Let's take a look at Krispii Classroom from a student perspective. So I'm Jennifer James. I have 2 different work zones. If I was to be invited to another workspace, I would just add that link here, and then I would have access to that space. So let's go in and see a project that she's working on right now in her classroom. And we'll go in and see the sun, earth, and moon. So Jennifer's space resembles somewhat the teacher side. She has, as the teacher does, all the media up here, which she can access. She has her tasks here, or taskbar. The star is really indicating where she's at right now until she actually does some work and types in some work down here in response to what the task is, and then clicks and moves on. Now the star has moved to the next task where I should be working. It's just to help students locate themselves. I can also get rid of this if it's sort of in the way and I want less information on the screen. I simply get rid of it that way. So now here's my task, here's my work area. I can also increase my work area and basically have this full space accessible to me. So while I'm in here working in this space, I can either do my work directly in here and type in here, or I might decide to do it in a Google Doc. So I'm going to open up a document and create my document right here. And now I'm working in a Google Doc in Krispii. So any of the work I do here is going to be showing up outside of Krispii, actually in that Google Doc. If I click here, I'm going to see that I'm actually out, and there's the work I did. Any work I add in, so if I go out and go into this document in my Google Drive perhaps, then that work will also appear back in Krispii Classroom. So here it is, the work I've done. So I get access to all of these different tools up here, and I get to organize everything accordingly as I would normally if I'm using Google. So I'm just going to get rid of that for now, and I'm going to trash that. And if I was using Microsoft, I would click here, and that would take me to OneDrive, and there I can import anything I want from OneDrive. I can also import from my Drive in Google if I'm going to access something I have. Let's say I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to pull up this image, like that, and that's going to appear in my space, my workspace. So my teacher's going to see that on their side, and they can open it as well in a Google Doc, and they could download it and then upload it into Krispii Classroom if they want to create a project of student work. So basically right now, I'm going to go down, get everything back. I've got my task. Again, up here, the dashboard that I had previously gotten rid of, I have a chat. This is the whole classroom chatting. So anything that I want to be discussing with members of the classroom can go here. My teacher might be giving us instructions here. We close that up. I also have a space where any of the previous work I've done shows up here, and I can see it might help me with down in the work I'm doing right now. Any of those tasks are there and available to me. I can also go in and use a personal thought zone. That is basically going to be only for me. It's like a private scratch pad where I can write down my ideas. And I have access to a dictionary and to a thesaurus. Close that up. So that's really all the student needs to have to get their work done. Make sure you close those up with the little X. And again, when I go back down, I've got all of my workspace, everything's in one place, so the student can easily go in and see whatever it is that they're working on and look at the information that's available to them provided by the teacher. And again, right now, everything is open to me. If it wasn't, the teacher would have graded out and I wouldn't see it. She'd disable and I wouldn't see the media files. And that's about it.